Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia here for Explain America, and former Fox News and NBC host Megyn Kelly just laid the smackdown on former White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Now, Megyn Kelly was responding to a clip in which Jen Psaki said she believes that Muslim Americans are protesting the teaching of the LGBTQ agenda and drag and all this stuff in schools because white people are basically tricking them into being angry about this. Now, if you know anything about the Muslim culture, you know this is, the LGBTQ thing is not really heavily supported by the vast majority of Muslims worldwide. This is not a secret. I'm not breaking news here. But that was not Jen Psaki's take. Let's take a look at it.
Listen to this drivel.
The GOP is trying to recruit Muslim Americans, a community that makes up less than 2% of the U.S. population, against another tiny marginalized group of Americans, transgender people. It's important to remember that back in 2011, during the Republican primary, the right wing had designated Muslim Americans as public enemy number one. No surprise, given that conspiracy theorists, remember the birthers? I do. Had been trying for years to portray President Obama as a Trojan horse for Sharia law. Now fast forward 8 years, and the right wing has focused their fear-mongering on trans people. And who better to go after the new enemy than the old enemy? Let's be clear. This is the same old GOP playbook. Another cynical ploy to tear at the fabric of our society and damage the idea that out of many, we are one. All because they want so desperately to regain the White House.
But Megyn Kelly was quick to lay the smackdown, pointing out the obvious, as I just said. This is part of the religious culture of these people. They're not protesting it because of Whitey. Let's take a look.
Whitey is at it again. It's the whites trying to pit the loving Muslims who have always been pro-LGBTQ against the poor trans people.
Yeah, I'd love to meet white men like this. They're so cunning. They're 1 minute they're duping the poor old Asian math genius into doing their bidding. Next, the fire-breathing imam from the local madrasa. They just seem able to hoodwink everybody.
They got the imam out of his marching at the Pride Parade to instead go over to the school board protest meeting. How did they do it?
Look, Jen Psaki took this job at MSNBC so she could defend the Biden administration. That much is, I think, apparent. Well, that and the gigantic truckload of cash she received from MSNBC. But wow, this was really stretching the envelope and doing mental gymnastics to blame white people for something they have nothing to do with. But that's par for the course for Democrats, isn't it? Folks, I want your comments on this story. Let me know what you think. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. Again, I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.